I'm just here to say a few thank yous. Firstly, I'd just like to say, I'm Lisa from Acri, by the way, in case you don't know who I am. I'd just like to say thank you to the Brigidines and to Fèile Brìde for having us in this beautiful centre and for the great hospitality, the legendary hospitality. And particularly to Mary, Rita and Phil. It's really amazing that this Fèile Brìde conference has been going for 25 years, so it's great to hear those reflections this morning. I'd also really like to thank our speakers who made this day incredibly rich and full and inspiring. Lots and lots to take from today, I think. So Alistair McIntosh, Kathy Kelly, Dave Donlan, and Patricia, who spoke, and also to Lee McGlynn, Rose Kelly, and Joe, who chaired the sessions. And Colin as well, who spoke. And of course, couldn't have a Fèile Brìde without some music, so again, thanks to our musicians, Noel and Sally and friends. I'm not sure who their names are actually, but yeah, thanks very much to them this morning. And also to Deirdre there, who sang so beautifully. And of course to Raj, who not only sang during the day, but is also been filming today as well. We'd also like to thank Caroline from Silk and Thomas, who helped provide lunch. We didn't really know how many numbers would be here today, so she really stepped in effortlessly. And of course as well to Fèile Brìde and the Brigidines, who also stepped in as well by providing us tea and biscuits and everything. And particular thanks to our volunteers, Mary Lou, Anya and Abby and others who helped out during the day just to make this a really straightforward, smooth running day. And of course we'd also like to thank St Patrick's Kiltegan, who helped fund this day. And lastly, thanks to you all for coming. And I think I was just reflecting, there's such a collective wisdom in this room and the amount of experience people have here. So I really hope that you'll be able to take all that you've learned today and bring it back to people you know and share it, and it can spread and can really, tackle things like the direct provision system, building an anti-war movement, and all the other things that have been mentioned throughout the day, like working against climate change and all that. And don't forget, you can keep supporting AFRI. I think, just to drop in ahead of time, that the next Farmer Walk is on the 20th of May. That'll be our 30th year running, so you're all very welcome. That's in Mayo. Yeah, and lastly, I'm sure you're aware that they've all been passed around, the evaluation forms. We really, really appreciate you if you could just take the time to fill them out. So just my final thanks, of course, to Joe Murray, who's the mastermind behind it all. And yes, I feel like I was very lucky yesterday. I didn't hear him speak this morning, but I was very lucky to hear him speak yesterday in, I think Kathy mentioned it, in the family graveyard, and he just has such a wealth of knowledge and information around the different themes, and was able to bring them together so well outside in a kind of a cold, grey morning, and I just felt really, really inspired. So I'm very lucky to work with someone like that. So thanks to Joe.